Is SurveySheep legit, or is it a survey site to stay away from? My name is Michael from paidfromservice.com, and in this review of SurveySheep, I'm going to show you why it is a survey site I will not be using anymore. I'm here on SurveySheep's front page, and before you log in, you can see that they say that we are here to help you, to avoid the scams and get paid for surveys. I think that this is, that's a very normal claim for a survey site, but this is actually, in my opinion, not necessarily what you will get. So let me show you what I mean about this. I'll just jump to my own website because I have already been a member of SurveySheep, but I've canceled that, and I'm definitely not going to sign up again. So I took some screenshots so I can show you why it's a site I'm not going to use anymore. There are a couple of things that are very important to know about SurveySheep, and one is that you will actually not find any surveys on SurveySheep itself. It is what's called a survey aggregator, so it is just once you logged in, you will find a list of survey sites that you can join. So you then click the link where they get a commission, and then you have to sign up for the survey site again. And this can be fine in general. I don't like this whole idea about you have to sign up for a middleman just to follow the offers they promote, and usually they don't really give any valuable information. And that is also, in my opinion, the case for SurveySheep, because here I took a screenshot when I was a member of some of the offers you are offered. And let me say that many of them are actually definitely legit. You are told about Windale or Swagbox, for example, and all good sites and very good, where you can earn quite a bit of money to join and take service and other things. But you also recommended, for example, Signature Service or Survey Voices, and I also saw Survey Monster in there, and you can read reviews of all these survey sites on my website, paidfromservice.com, and all of these, they're kind of the same. They're just promoting others and are not really worth it, and some of them are even just really selling you information if you don't read the conditions very carefully. So if you don't know, not used to using get paid to sites and survey sites, you don't know which of the sites that are actually worth it. It's just recommending whatever, and the quality are very, some of the survey sites are definitely worth joining, and some of them are also a big waste of time, and you can end up receiving a lot of spam if you sign up for them. So the recommendations are, in my opinion, very poor. Another reason that I don't recommend SurveySheep is that one thing is that the recommendations are kind of random, and you don't really know what you're getting. Another thing is that you get some basic survey tips when you log in, and I'll try to just zoom in here so you can see what it says. Again, I took a screenshot on my website, and you get some basic tips to become successful with paid surveys. And this is actually a lot of BS in this, in my opinion, because first of all, you are encouraged to apply to as many and sign up for as many as possible. And yes, it's true, the more survey sites and get paid to sites you sign up for, the more earning opportunities you get. But if you're new to this, signing up for as many as possible will just be overwhelming, and you will never actually really get to know the opportunities each site has. So if you sign up for 5 to 7 for a start, you can really get to know them, and then you can sign up for more. This idea that they want you to sign up for all the ones they are offering is that they get a commission for every person that signs up, so they don't really care about if you will start using them. They just want the commission, so they just want you to sign up for as many as possible. And even they recommend sites that in my opinion and experience is just a waste of time. So that's one poor advice, in my opinion. And then the next one here it says that while taking service can bring in a great part-time or full-time income if you're committed, it takes time to become successful. This whole claim about being able to make a full-time income if you're committed from surveys, that's just not really true. Yes, you can make some great extra money depending on the country you live in, and if you join the legit service sites that pays the best. But you should not join service sites and get paid to sites if your goal is to make a full-time income. That is just not realistic, and it's a claim that gives false expectations, and therefore it's not in general the advice here, and are not worth joining SurveySheep to get, because at the same time the recommendations you get are not really good. As you can see, I think that SurveySheep overall is just a waste of time, and you get some poor advice, and you also do not really get a list of necessarily good survey sites. There are definitely some survey and get paid to sites they recommend that are good, but there's also a lot that is just a waste of time, and then where you can potentially end up receiving a lot of spam from signing up to. You can read all the details about SurveySheep on my website, paidfromsurveys.com, and here you can also find a list of the survey sites that I actually recommend and that pays the best in your country. And also make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more survey site and get paid to sites reviews and tips and tricks about how to get the most out of paid surveys. See you next time.